Hey guys, it's Ozzy at Vertigreen in Montclair, New Jersey, and I just wanted to show you a project I'm working on this morning. It is legs of an ottoman, and they were raw wood when I began, so the color of the wood is this kind of orangey mahogany color, and they're heavily carved, as you can see here in the close-up. And so what we did is we began by painting them in Annie Sloan Chalk Paint in the color Pure White. Pure White is a really lovely, soft, warm white. It is her brightest white, but it's still warm, so it's not very cold and stark feeling. So in this case, the client wants a distressed finish. So rather than worrying about perfection and stippling into every low point and groove, we did two very light coats of pure white over top all of the carvings. And what that means is, here, I'll show you this one that's not distressed yet so you can get a good idea. What that means is that all of the low points are still the original wood color. So here, that's better. So there's some dimension to it. Because we didn't stipple into all of the grooves, you still see dimension because the carved parts are all the natural wood. And also you'll notice we didn't really go into all these cutouts either. This is going to be a distressed piece, and so we're not too concerned about everything looking perfect. It's really a fun way of painting. It keeps it light and whimsical, and really natural and organic looking. So we want this piece to look like it was painted a long time ago. And if it was painted a long time ago, it wouldn't be perfect. It would be naturally worn and aged. So two coats of pure white. It dried in less than 20 minutes because we put it on very lightly. That doesn't mean that we thinned it down. It just means we let our brush do the work for us, and we really spread the paint out nice and thin on the surface. So once that was dry, we sanded it. And I'm going to show you what we did to sand it, just because I feel like this is a question a lot of our customers ask when they come in. So here's the here are the legs of the ottoman unsanded. And we took a medium grit sanding block. This is a 3M 100 grit medium. And what we're doing is we are just sweeping it along the high points, the surface of the carvings. If you were going like really heavy on the flat areas, it wouldn't really look that authentic to actual distressing over time, because distressing is really where the paint would have been worn away by getting rubbed off. So this would not have been rubbed off, but all these high points would have. And it's really easy to do. It's very quick. You're just going to take your sanding block and like run it, sweep it over the surface of all the high points. Sorry if you don't like the sound. My husband hates it, but this is the nature of sanding paint. So you can see right here where I'm just lightly rubbing it on the surface, but it's touching all the high points there and really giving it a nice, natural, distressed look. So you do this on the entire surface, and I'm going to show you the one that we've already done rather than making you sit and watch me distress. So this is the piece that we've already distressed. So look how beautiful and natural that looks weathered. And then once you're done distressing, you're going to get rid of all your sanding dust, brush it off, knock it off. Sometimes I just give it a little tap like that to make sure all the sanding dust is gone. And then we're using Annie's clear wax to seal it. And once you use the wax on it, it really brings out not only the pure white, it makes it kind of come to life and it gives it a little more dimension, but it brings out that natural wood tone that currently looks dry from being sanded once you wax it. And I'll show you how. You just lightly sweep your wax on with a brush, just like you painted. It will absorb into the raw matte, chalk paint. And then you immediately wipe off the excess. I like using these blue shop towels. They're lint-free and really easy to use, very durable. And I'm just running it along the surface and removing whatever excess wax didn't absorb. You can't remove too much wax, like it's in there now. Whatever comes off on your towel as you do this is extra. So just running along the surface, I give it a nice light touch to see if it feels tacky. If it feels tacky anywhere, that means I didn't wipe enough off. But if it feels smooth and dry, then you're good to go. You're golden. And I'm just going to show you the difference now with this piece. Where I have waxed it, the wood looks really rich and the paint looks finished. So that's it. I hope that was helpful. Just a really quick demonstration on how to distress, and also just to create this natural weathered look. You don't need full coverage with your paint, and you don't need to be so precise with your sanding. Love where you live and shop local. And if you need any Annie Sloan products, you can visit anniesloan.com to find your local stockist, or you can visit vertigreenhome.com and take a look at what we have there. Thanks. Bye.